Thank you, Rayon. Good afternoon, Bongi. Just first of all, your personal state of physical well-being. I know it's been a challenging period for all of you, and having to isolate some of you and do training sessions on your own. How are you feeling physically and also mentally ahead of the first of these 3 test matches?
Good morning, Matthew. Yeah, I must say personally, physically, I'm feeling very well. Obviously, I've had a Sunday and Monday to do all my tests, check my heart rate and everything, and did all the blood tests. So yeah, physically, I'm feeling very well. Mentally, I mean, we still got a couple of days to get there. But yeah, I mean, since yesterday till today, after this morning session, I must say personally, I'm feeling very well, and also I know that I'm surrounded by other players who are feeling awesome and yeah, ready to go.
Bongi Jacques spoke about the wonderful talent available to him in the front row, and that anybody could really slot in anywhere. How much of a role does that play also in preparation? So the opportunity to scrum live against each other, test each other, and raise that level of physicality and competition.
Yeah, I mean, in training, the coaches really try hard to lift up the intensity. We try to make it as difficult or even more difficult than the game would be. So yeah, we've really been putting through the tests by the coaches. Yeah, and I mean, intensity-wise, the players always bring it. We know that we are representing the Springbok jersey, and not the jersey, but the whole nation. We know that there's a massive step up to be made. And yeah, I mean, every training session, the guys are pushing each other, making sure that we're ready for Saturday for whatever comes. And also the coaches making sure the sessions are set up so that there is certain intensity to be matched. And yeah, we just go out there as players and make sure that we execute every training session at the highest intensity that we can.
Yeah, and on the subject of execution, Bongi, one of the features of the Lions in their warm-up games has been line-out contesting. Are you seeing that as a vital component, as a launch pad to get that line-out absolutely spot on?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we have guys like Lineout and Sos and Yevon running the show there. So yeah, my job is just to get the ball in and make sure that it's accurate, and their job is just to make the plays, the line-outs.
Thanks, Bongi. Thanks, Rayon.
Thank you very much, Matthew Pierce from SuperSport, and we say good afternoon to Nathan.
Hi, thank you, Rayon. Bongi, congrats on selection. Leading up to the first test, was your guys' scrum identified as an area of concern? And with the selection of the front row pairings, did the height factor play a role in the front row selections? Obviously, you guys the starters are sub 1.8 and the guys on the bench are over 1.8.
Not at all. I don't think it's all about height or how strong or heavy you are. We have a job to do as a front row. We have a job to do as a scrumming pack. And I mean, we have one of the best scrumming coaches in the world, Coach Dan, and he knows exactly what he's doing. So for us as players is to buy into the plan and to make sure on Saturday that we pitch up and we put up a good scrummage performance, because we know that's our strength lies. And we're definitely looking forward to the challenge. And yeah.
Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Bongi. And we say good afternoon to Simon Thomas. Nope, he's not listening. So we move on to Robin Duke. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ryan. Bongi, I just wanted to find out here how key will be for you guys to start on the front foot in these 3 match series.
Sorry, I didn't hear the question.
No, I was saying how key will be to start these 3 match series on the front foot on Saturday.
Start the match on the front foot on Saturday. Yeah.
On the front foot.
Okay. Yeah. No, 100%. I think all the training that we've been doing since Monday. Yeah. Our plan is obviously to get a good start with great intent, and we still got a couple of days to go and put things into place. And obviously starting on the front foot. I mean, every team wants to start on the front foot, but the thing is, it's an 80-minute game, and you always want to be on the front foot throughout the whole 80 minutes.
Thank you, Bongi. Thank you, Robin. And Martin Gillingham, you're up next.
Good afternoon, Bongi. 21 months it is since you last played a top 10 World Rugby Nation. In that same period, the Lions players have been involved in 2 Six Nations championships, an autumn series, plus lots of other things. It's quite a contrast. How disadvantaged do you feel you are going into this series by that?
Yeah, talking about international game time, top tier rugby game time, we are in a bit of a disadvantage, and obviously it's one of the realities of COVID. But I mean, we're working hard on the training pitch and off, and obviously doing our video work and analyzing the teams that we're going to play against, especially the British Irish Lions. So yeah, I mean, work has been done behind the scenes, and I mean, we do as much as we can on the training pitch to make sure that we are prepared for the games coming. And that's what we can do at the moment to make sure we pitch up on Saturday.
Thank you. And our next question will come from Will Callahan.
Hi, Bongi. It's Will from the Mail here. How's it going? How much of a boost is it to have Sia back? And I know he's only joined up in camp on Monday. And can you talk us through how much he's done and how ready he is for this, having been in isolation with a few others last week?
I mean, I wasn't here in isolation, and being in isolation was quite tough. Obviously, we couldn't get much of physical stuff done. Yeah, but I mean, we all involved in the meetings, via Zoom meetings, and obviously the coach is sending us some clips that we have to go through. So most of the preparation we did in isolation was more mentally and analyzing the other teams and analyzing what the players do. And coming here, joining the team on Monday, we obviously knew that we have to step it up and show that we are here physically and mentally and ready to join the team via gym or whatever it is, or on the pitch, to make sure that we match the intensity of the team. And knowing that this weekend is a massive game for us, and we have to make sure that we are prepared mentally and physically. So we've been doing as much as we can to be on the standard which the team is on. And I'm saying that we're looking really good, and Seattle's also looking good, and we know exactly what to bring on Saturday.
Thank you, Bongi.
With everything that's gone on with the COVID situation and how little you've trained and how many of your squad have had the virus, would this be one of the most remarkable achievements in South African rugby if you were to beat the Lions on Saturday? Because you've hardly played at all, hardly trained, hardly been together.
Yeah, I mean, we have the whole week to prepare to make sure that we are ready to for the game on Saturday. So we're just gonna make sure that we are physically and mentally prepared as much as we can be. And on Saturday, it's just up to us as players, individual players, and also the team to come together with the correct mindset and be ready for battle.
Thank you, Bongi. Thank you, Will. And our last question in this section will then go to Ken Boland. Good afternoon, Ken. Again.
Yes, thanks, Phil. Afternoon, Bongi. A lot of talk about the Springboks being underdone and that, and obviously a lot of COVID cases. But how much confidence, how nice is it for and specifically someone like you to know, you've got the team as a whole has got the confidence of that midweek result, SA against the Lions, but also looking at the bench, you guys who are starting know that you can really empty your tanks and go full out for just as long as you can, because there is quality cover coming off the bench for you.
There has been a lot of talk by people out there saying that we're underdone. And I think the only thing they're doing is just throwing more petrol on the fire that's burning. So we'll see what happens on Saturday. And I mean, this whole team is looking forward to it. And
Thank you, Bongi, and thank you, Ken. Thank you then, ladies and gents. We will now pause briefly, and then we will move on to our next section, and we will welcome to the top table Damien de Allende and Reynard Elstad.
Thanks, Bongi.